What's going on, creative people? This is Creativity is an Idea podcast, and it's your source of entertainment, creativity, and inspiration. I tell you what, today I have a guest here, which I would say I'm very grateful he was able to make it again. The reason I'm saying this is that he came here with Rice Doer, right?
Yeah,
who is a music artist, and his time is now. He's here to also have a session and talk about what he has been up to, some experience and some lessons which we can learn from him, because I believe everybody needs to be reminded. And him being here, I believe he's the kind of person we need here, because he has a lot to share, because he has been doing something. Ain't you?
Yeah, I'm always working.
Always working, man. I see what he has been doing. That's why I would say it's a pleasure for me to have Paumani.
Yeah. You know the vibe.
Yeah. So I really appreciate you. I appreciate you coming here, and I want to apologize for the delay, not a little bit, but just for the show. A little bit delay.
For the camera. We here now, baby.
Yeah. So thank you, man. So I'll be going through these questions, and they are sort of new questions.
All right.
And hope you'll be able to feel comfortable and tell me when I find a way to ask that question,
All right.
So feel free. If you have any questions, just let me know. Interrupt me. This is a conversation, not an interview. What am I saying? Come on.
We're just talking.
Yeah, we're just talking. So, man, Puna, I'm a little bit disoriented today, so the name, help me pronounce it.
Paumani. Yeah.
Paumani, all right. Paumani, man. So tell me, man. I want to say, how is it like being a musician in your view?
How is it like? That's deep. For me, I look at it like this. Music is the sound of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, music is the sound of life. So when I create, I'm just creating what my life sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
So for a musician, it just depends on like the time period and what's going on in my life, because I use whatever going on in my life and I create off of that. So well, I say has like, it's just about who you are as a person. Like, how much can you take and how much you feel like this is worth it in the end.
Well,
yeah.
You create music based on what you got going on in your life, which is excellent. You tell a story.
I feel like I tell stories. I feel like I paint pictures. I mean, I just try to give people who I am. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's about it.
That's about it. Then talking about stories, I would like to ask you, man. So, just share with us. Tell us your story. Like, who are you, right? And what you do. Obviously, you're in music, but what kind of music and what music do you aspire to keep doing?
I'm just, I'm really just like a down to earth guy. You get what I'm saying? I'm not with the funnies, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a sucker for a good time. So, you know what I'm saying? We can go out and have a good time on a Saturday, you feel me? But at the same time, I'm about my business.
Mm-hmm.
I like to stay focused and everything like that. Like, in my circle or whatever like that, like my circle is going to get elevated if I'm in it. You get what I'm saying? I could be stubborn to a fault, but at the same time, like, it's all for a good reason.
Mm-hmm.
Always follow your gut feeling, you know what I'm saying? But besides that, I mean, what I do, like, I do whatever it takes just to make ends meet and get this thing going or whatever like that. I'm not going to sit right here and fraud with you. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm the guy that's going to put a play together. I might not always give you some money, but I'll put you in a situation that you can make some money too.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm that friend that you need on your squad,
Yeah.
I say that.
It's always good being real with yourself and others.
I try to, I think your relationship with God is, you keep it real with God, you can keep it real with other people.
That sounds good. So where are you really from, Paumani? Tell me.
Well, I'm originally from PA, but I feel like the Carolinas is home. I love it. You know what I'm saying? It's different, but I love it.
Different, but you love it. That's excellent. So I was asking you, man, like you've been around a long time, obviously. Yeah, you've been around. You are a grown man, matured man now, and I believe you've been through certain things in life, and I would like you to share with us any unforgettable event, either sadness, either happiness, shock. Just feel free and yell it out.
Something that shot me. I don't know. I just never had interest. As a kid, it always shot me. I never had interest in like the regular things that a lot of people had interest in. Like I was really like it was a lot going on coming up really. So I just try to figure out how I could better my situation rather than playing video games and all that. I just try to figure out like, okay, there's limited money around here. Mom's doing the best she can. She gonna make it do what it do regardless, because that's just type of person she is. And then my dad, he had his own thing going on at the same time, but he was getting it right. And then I found my own thing. And whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah.
I know you. Let me clarify what I was asking. You answered it. I got some things out of what you said. But let's say any unforgettable thing which happened to you, which you would like to share. Just.
Unforgettable. Well, probably be like losing a parent. That's unforgettable. But I don't know. I just try to stay away from the sad times, balance out my highs and lows. I focus on unforgettable is listening to Just Like Music by Marvin Gaye and Eric Sermon for the first time. That was unforgettable, because that got us having this conversation now.
Wow. So that made you wanted to be a musician.
Yeah, it was jiggy. Like, I was liking it. I was liking it.
Wow, that's really good, man. So now you're talking about listening to Marvin Gaye. I would say then that was the reason for you getting into music. Was that the only reason, or what made you really get into this music then?
Well, I don't know. I used to write a lot when I was a kid. I just used to write. So like it's nutty. So my folks, they'll be at the house and everything like that. I ain't really let them know that like I be upstairs like writing or whatever. So I used to write my little raps. Then when they leave, I'd be in the mirror cussing like, talking about what's going on in the house. And I was just like messing around. And then I used to get laughed out of circles like, oh yeah, we hear your rhymes. Get the fuck out of here. Like, and nobody trying to really hear that. So I was just like, yeah, like if I keep going, then eventually they gonna like my shit. And like that's what it's become.
Wow.
And like everybody ain't on that Paumani shit, but it's coming.
It's
24
coming.
months. 24 months.
Man, Paumani, he knows what he's doing, and I tell you what, he said something. You said something which I want to sort of iterate. You said, as long as you keep doing it, yeah, they're gonna like it.
Because at the same time, like, some people like they get into it for the wrong reason. Like, I heard something real the other day. It was like, if your vision only includes you, your vision too small. So my music ain't even about just being cool with words and saying stuff like that. It's like I really want you to relate to it. I really want you to be inspired about it. I want you to get something out of it. But at the same time, I want you to feel it. I want the music to touch your skin. I want you to feel some type of way. Get it intimate for you.
Wow, that's good. Huh. Interesting. So, man, that is really good. So I want to ask you, like, who is your influencer? Who influences you in the music aspect?
I mean, favorite rapper all time, 50 Cent. Period.
Shout out to 50.
Yeah, period. 50 Cent, like that whole. It's before like even the Get Rich or Die Trying, just like his mixtapes, man. You know what I mean? Well, he said confidence level is high, nigga can't tell. Licking my licks, touch a chick like a male. Like he was just witty with this shit. Like, and then he had a hard side to him, but he had like a funny side. And he had the lover side. So 50, he was definitely an influence. And then you get into the Meek. At first, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even really like fuck with Meek like that. You know what I mean? I started after I seen his work ethic and the music got better. I started fucking with Meek real heavy. But I was fucking with Reed Dollars at first. I ain't even gonna lie. But Nipsey, I like Nipsey out the gate. I like Nipsey out the gate.
Mm-hmm.
And I like when Lil Jon and the East Side Boys had their movement. They had them hits like Play No Games with Trick Daddy and Fat Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that just made you move. Like I like music that cause you to move. Vibration, whether it's happy or sad. As long as it make you feel some type of way, I can live with it.
Well, that's excellent. Is Fat Joe, is he's still in the music scene?
Fat Joe pop up every now and again with a hit. You can't never count him out.
Wow. Yeah, I saw him on Instagram a lot of time talking about his kid. Yeah. That's excellent, Banana. Paumani.
Hey, it's alright. It's crazy because a lot of people they hear, they be like Paumani because it's so out of the world. You never heard nothing like it. So like most people like Punani. Nah, I mean it's, nah, but but I don't even get mad when people say that because LLM. That's the vibes. Ladies love money.
Yeah, Paumani. It's so simple. I know the name. When we are chatting, I look into your name. It rings a bell. I remember it. Just that saying it now is like,
and I love it. I love it because as long as you recognize it when you see it, it's different.
I see it. I'm like, okay, Paumani. Is it
Paumani?
Yeah, and you have a PSW.
BSW. Yeah. Bill Survive Win.
Yeah. So bear with me, please. My excuses. I feel a little bit disoriented today.
Oh, we all good.
Yeah. So bear with me. So throughout you doing music and stuff, which just in particular, let's talk about music. I say stuff, but let's say music. Throughout you doing music, what are the things that you discovered that you think has helped you with your music career? Or is helping you now?
Independence is bullshit. It's all about being interdependent. Interdependent meaning like you need others to get you where you are. Mm-hmm. Nobody got here by themselves. Yeah. It might took your willpower, took your drive, took your creativity as far as being a business-minded person or whatever your passion to get you there, but you need others. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You got a publicist, you got a booking agent. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Basically, what I learned on the process is I need other people, and I just don't know everything. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like you could be talking as if you know, but talking to somebody who actually knows that had facts to, and it teaches you like, okay, let me be more observant, be more of a speaker and everything, unless I can back up what I'm saying and everything. So, it's you just learn how to get comfortable in different circles.
Yeah. So you realized you need the assistance of other people while you're independent, but in a sort of an interdependence way.
Like you just need other people to like, cause they have their own vision too. Mm-hmm. But it's people out here that they vision align with yours. So if you guys could put it together, it's like, okay, you working together. Mm-hmm. So they're depending on you, you depending on them, but it's for a common goal. So as long as, you getting it done, and that's what matters. It don't matter like, oh, I did it on my own. Like, it's not about that.
It's not about that.
It's about getting it done.
And you know what? One thing, I remember I was talking to one musician, and he was like, man, I've wasted money and my time, and now I'm realizing it. So he's like on the tip of his toes, trying to move faster.
Yeah.
And though he has wasted time in his view, but it's okay because now he has realized. And what you're saying, if you connect with someone who knows what you're doing, it helps, or who has the information, it helps shorten the time frame you need in order to achieve what you want.
Sometimes, you get what I'm saying, like everybody process is different. You get what I'm saying? Like over my process, I learned a lot of things. Like sometimes it ain't necessarily about your talent. It ain't necessarily about your hunger. Sometimes it's about your character.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? It was certain things that I had to do with my character. You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes I might flash out. You get what I'm saying? And it's just a certain way you can go about doing things. You get what I'm saying? Even when you're not in agreement with something, there's a certain way that you can handle things and whatever like that. Like even when someone drops the ball on business, it's just certain ways to go about handling certain situations.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning like people only remember how you made them feel.
Mm-hmm.
So that's important. So sometimes it ain't about like who you know and all that. Sometimes your character gonna get you through that door.
Character will get you through the door. Yeah, obviously you may know someone, but the person may not want to bring you on board because you decide to act differently in public or with someone.
Yeah.
There are a ton of shitty people out there who fuck you up in a way which you wouldn't like. Yeah. I understand. So man, I would like you to tell me, but before I do, let me just reintroduce you again. So, creative people, if you are listening, or anybody out there who is listening to this segment, this is episode 30. Actually, episode 40.
40.
Yeah, episode 40.
4-0 people.
Yeah, 40. So, if you're listening, this is Creativity is an Idea podcast, and it's your source of creativity, inspiration, and entertainment. I tell you what, today's guest is Paumani. Paumani, man, he's a music artist, and I like what he do, and I do know people who does like what he do. And
So,
man,
it's a 101. It's a 101.
So
it's a 101, baby. I ain't gonna lie.
That's cool, man. It's always good to be straight up. Yeah. So, and I tell you what, I did like. Oh, by the way, before. Please do subscribe, share, rate us so that we'll get more guests like Paumani to share his experience on this show. Stay blessed and keep listening. I was going to say, I did like the music that you posted. You just posted a snippet.
Yeah, I seen it the other day.
Is there a full?
Yeah, it's a full song.
Is it out?
No.
I was so fucking desperate to like listen to it. Not kidding.
Hey, that's how I wanted to be. I wanted to be like that. And see, sometimes that works for it. It's working for me right now, but like it hasn't worked for me in the past and everything like that. But sometimes like I test the waters, like throw a record out there, give you a snippet just to see how people feel. Like if people respond the right way or whatever, or say like, oh, hey, I'm interested in this, I like it, then I'll go make it a real thing. So now it's just becoming a real thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I know Rise Dior would vouch for you.
There's a lot of people that vouch for me.
Okay.
Talk to the right people.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. I do know people who likes what what you're doing, and I personally do like it. So I'll be looking forward to the full one. Not kidding. I like how it started. Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah. I'm here right now. It's just it's blurry because it wasn't a complete one. I like the beginning, then it goes like, shoot, where is this? Then it stops like, shoot. It's okay, man. I like to, when you do put it out, just send me a link and I'll add it to your description.
Yeah, most definitely. It ain't gonna be too long.
It's not gonna be too long. Okay, so creative people, y'all stay tuned and do check here and there and check out Paumani and see what he has coming up for you. So I know we are talking about music and the track that I had, and I would like to ask you again, Paumani, what do you have going on now, man?
Right now we just trying to have a successful first quarter. We got LLM coming. Ladies love money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what you got working on.
Yeah.
Would
Ladies
you
love
want
money.
to elaborate more about it? While ladies love money, I can say ladies love Pyeric too, right?
Yeah.
Right.
See, but
Tell
okay,
me.
I go off that right there, and yeah, like you said, ladies love pirate. You get what I'm saying? Because the whole concept was just like I'm looking at my life. I'm like, okay, like. I'm looking at my phone, you know what I'm saying? Single life, man, you got like hella girls on your phone and everything. You like, yo, like, let me see what she talk about. Oh, she talking about that. This other one talking about that. It's like, yo, they love me. You know what I'm saying? Or at least like that's what they talking about. So yeah, all right. So let's put this together. And then I thought about LL Cool J. Ladies love Cool James.
Oh, LL Cool J.
You see it now?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I came with Ladies Love Money. So, that's what we doing.
So that is a whole project you're working on now.
Yeah, it's a whole project. I probably release a single, Zodiac Signs, maybe 2 weeks from now. Zodiac Signs, produced by JR Hitmaker. Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, that's something. That's something right there.
That's something right there.
Yeah, that's something right there. That's something right there.
I'll be looking forward, man. I'll be looking forward. And the next Paumani, the next one I'm gonna ask you is like, what thing that happened to you during your project and everything would you consider as something which was good and has been helping you or did help you? And let me clarify, sorry. And what were the situations surrounding it to make it happen? And just to create cite an example, you coming here, right?
Yeah.
It was the help of, to me it was, I was being helped by Rizio because he brought you to the show. So that is a situation. I got to know you, and you coming here, I had to give you an address.
Yeah.
And it all happened that you are here.
Yeah.
So all the right situations surrounding what happened to you, which you considered good, would you like to share with us so that we know, okay, you had to contact this guy, you had to fuck off, I'm not going to deal with you again, you had to, seek another person, you had to master something, you had to like reinvent yourself, rebrand yourself. So what were the situations surrounding the good fortune that you've discovered? Was
learning to accept,
learning to
accept, learning not to take everything so personal, learning to let go. Yeah.
Learning to accept.
Yeah, learning to accept, learning not to take everything personal, learning to let go.
Learning to let go.
That like, yeah, that got me to this point and everything. That got me to this point, like, because I've lost, doing this music thing hasn't been an easy road. Like, I lost my dad focusing on this. I lost my relationship focusing on this. Like, I just buried my grandmother 2 months ago. Dealing with this. My mother was just in the hospital a month ago for a whole month dealing with this. But everything still works itself out.
Yeah.
That's it worked itself out that I'm here. Like, so dealing with it, that's one thing. Getting through it, that's the right thing. So that's what I try to do. Just get through it.
Get through it. Learning to accept, not taking everything personal, and learning to let go.
Understanding that your time is gonna come. Like you said, like when I was here, I was just, my man was like, hey yo, you wanna ride to this spot with me and check it out? I was like, all right. And then I got my own, I was cool with being in the passenger seat, supporting in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
Now I'm the driver.
You're the driver. Yeah. So yeah, I believe so. Then I would say one of the situations was you showing up in everything, like being there, being taking the self-initiation, right? Yeah. I feel you on that, man. So my condolence to you on sorry to say, your grandma.
Man,
Yeah,
that's life, man.
yeah, and your dad too. Yeah, it's life. It happens, but it sucks. That sucks, man. So that is wonderful. So, this point you're going to share with us some secrets. I will consider it as a secret, like a secret ingredients, or something which you think you have been doing pertaining to your craft, which has been helping you. And look at it from a point of view as to you telling other artists in a way as to let them know, or as a reminder, or as a way to show that you are all like-minded. So tell us any techniques, tips, tricks you do which has been helping you, or which is going to help.
I can't tell you what I've been doing. Can't tell you what I've been doing.
You see what I was
But I tell you what I tell you what I haven't been doing. I tell you what I haven't been doing. Let's go with that idea.
You haven't been doing.
What I haven't been doing. What I haven't been doing. What I haven't been doing is listen to others so much.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been I haven't another thing that I haven't been doing is being impatient. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And lastly, I haven't been impulsive. Everything has been planned to the T. Everything is with the people that I trust, that have the best interest for me.
Mm-hmm.
I run ideas by them and everything. They give me feedback. I surround myself. What I have been doing, I surround I surround myself with people that, because I can come off aggressive.
Mm.
I can come off aggressive to people who really don't have an interest in getting to know me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They could take my demeanor as if I'm aggressive. So I surround myself with people that are not intimidated of my aggressive side.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? And yeah, just surrounding yourself with those type of people.
That's okay. You shared something. I need to find a way to drill this out of people, because I remember.
I feel like they already stealing from me now. So if I tell you what I've been doing, it's just so much more you're gonna take from me.
What you've been doing, but okay, the way you go about your I'm going to use the way you go about your shit to make it happen. Like, you may go into the studio and you have a way of going about how you're going to do your music today, or you may have a way of you wanting a sound engineer to do something in a certain way for you, like all those nitty-gritty things which you think is.
I'm gonna tell you the biggest secret. I like it, so I'll tell you the biggest secret.
Tell me.
I pray to God for creativity.
You pray to God for creativity.
That's the biggest secret.
That's one of the biggest secret.
That's the biggest secret. That's the biggest secret. I'm telling you, like anything else I tell you would be bullshit.
Uh-huh.
That's the biggest secret.
That's the biggest secret.
The biggest secret. I pray for creativity.
You pray for creativity.
And then there's only one Paumani.
One Paumani.
There's only one.
I understand. And I'm not doubting that you get your source of creativity from the Almighty. But the Almighty shows you something, and
he give me the words.
Okay.
he give me the words. He give me the words because when I used to jot it down on paper, and I still write a song for an artist too. Like you know what I'm saying? But writing it down, oh yeah, man, this shit gonna kill him. It's gonna kill him. I throw it out there. Damn, did they hear that? Like, I'm fucking with Jay-Z on this 16. It's just like, they ain't caring about that shit. So when I just said, you know what? God give me creativity.
And it keeps happening.
It got me here.
All right. That sounds good. We will stick with that. And
That's really
that's
what,
good. That's good.
that's really what it is. Like, that's
It is what it is. So bad. So creative people, if you're listening, this is Creativity is an Idea podcast, and it's your source of creativity for entertainment, inspiration, and education. Which bro just told us some things, which is cool. Paumani is the main guest here, and if you're listening, please share this episode with your friends who are also in the entertainment industry or someone who needs some inspiration, because I believe Paumani sitting here, he just didn't just get up one day, I want to make music, but it took gradual confidence, self-confidence, realizing and wanting to do, and the willpower to be where he is now and where he's going now. So share it, and I believe someone would get inspiration from this episode. Stay blessed and keep listening. So, man, we are about to wrap up, but I have two questions which I want to ask you. But hold on, did we? Okay, you got the LL Paumani going on, right?
Yeah.
Ladies love Paumani. That is the current project you got going on, and they should be looking out for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. So we've knocked that out of the way, and I want to ask you, man, what do you think about this industry?
I'll let you know when I get in it.
You let me know when you get in it into the music industry.
I'll let you know when I get in it. I can't. I'll be talking from a fan perspective or somebody outside the club but can't get in. If I say it now, so I got to get in it first. Then we'll come back.
We will come back.
We'll come back.
That's excellent. I'll be looking forward for your second interview.
Second.
Yeah, second interview, and then we will talk about your discovery.
Yeah.
Like, I'll drill everything, every little shit out of you. Like, not kidding. So just
definitely be a talk.
Just keep that in mind. I'm not gonna let you escape on that one. Like, trust me. believe
You got
that.
it on camera. It's documented.
Yeah,
It's documented.
So just keep that in mind. All right.
Yeah.
So, man, at this point, we're about to gossip. We're about to gossip in a way as private conversation. And anything you want to compliment, you want to criticize, you want to vent at, you want to, share your opinion about personal, public, a celebrity, a social thing, anything you want to share, just let us know.
Anything I want to share.
Yeah. Paumani, I'm listening. Let's gossip.
The truth doesn't hurt me. A lie doesn't keep me. That's it.
The truth doesn't help.
The truth doesn't hurt me.
Hurt
a lie
me.
doesn't keep me. That's it.
That's it. I'm a little bit slow guy, right?
I'll break it down.
Break it down.
I go for it. Like, some people run away from the truth. I run to it.
Okay.
It doesn't hurt me for somebody to be honest with me.
Mm-hmm.
And just because you lie doesn't mean I'm going to fuck with you. It don't necessarily mean I'm not going to fuck with you. You get what I'm saying? So a lie doesn't keep me and the truth doesn't hurt me.
Yeah, I got it now. That was Paumani, man. That was Paumani. So I guess he said something which it's a proverb you've been living with, and you implement it in your day in, day out life.
I said it earlier, so I kind of stuck with it. That's kind of been my vibe for the rest of the day.
The rest of the day.
Yeah.
That is excellent, man. So we didn't get to really gossip. I thought we were going to talk about
Hey, man, keep it real with yourself. Stay away from the frauds. That's as much gospel as I'm gonna get.
All right, man. That's good. That's good, man. So, creative people, if you're listening, I would like to say thank you. And we do have here Paumani.
Hey,
Paumani.
Check this out, man. Special thanks to Pyeric. Follow me on IG, BSW, Paumani, LLM coming real soon. Ladies love money, man. Look, first quarter we doing it. 24 months is the goal. Keep your eyes open to everything. Don't sleep. Don't count me out. Money.
Wow, that was money for you right there, man. Hey, do you want to do an acapella, or you have a soundtrack you want to play and just give us a snippet of it, man? Like
They got see that's the crazy. They got the work for free last time. Hey, you gotta pay for the work. You gotta pay for the work.
just a little.
You gotta pay for the work this time. I dropped a 20 on you last time.
Just a
I
little.
dropped a 20 on them last time, man. They gotta come back. Yeah. Once they start shopping, we cut deals. But
Okay.
yeah, they got the sample for the first time. Hey, I tell you what, when it drop, go get it.
All right.
That's how you get all your stuff right there.
All
You
right.
can get your fix.
Tell me, when it comes, when you drop it, just send me a link
Yeah,
to
it's
how
gonna be
they
on.
can get it.
If you're watching this, if you're gonna watch it, just stay looking at my Instagram and everything. I'm gonna post dates and everything. So a lot of stuff that's gonna be happening in January, the first quarter. A lot of stuff that's gonna be happening this whole year. So just keep your eyes open. I notify everybody who's fucking with me on my IG and everything like that. If you're trying to get in touch with me, email me billsurvivewin@gmail.com. And yeah, that's the vibes.
That is excellent, man. That is excellent.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Paumani. Follow me on IG at BSW_Paumani. LLM is what we coming with. First quarter, ladies love money. This is the type of music that either your girl gonna realize she can do better, or y'all gonna fight this thing through. You know what I'm saying? Something new. Go download. Look at all my shit on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify. We everywhere. And I make dope music, man. I create the wave. Hopefully you can ride it.
That was Paumani right there, man. It's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure. Thank you for. I'm glad we made this happen.
Yeah, it took us somewhere, but we got here.
Yeah.
We got here, man. For real. This is a legendary interview right here. This guy, look, man, 100,000. If you ain't talking at least 2.5 million for this guy's podcast or anything higher than anything we could think about, we ain't even talking, man. We're gonna grind this thing out. We're gonna stay real. Period.
Yeah. Thank you, man. It's a pleasure, man. Paumani for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Say that.
Paumani for you. All right, man. It was a pleasure.
Hey, shout out to Manny Mac too.
You get entertainment, helpful tips, and a sense of belonging from Creativity is an Idea podcast. Click the link in our bio to get a complete and more episode, which you can listen it through iTunes Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, watch it on YouTube. And by the way, I would encourage you to subscribe. It'll help us get more quality guests for you. You can call me Pyeric, and I am the host of Creativity is an Idea podcast.